My snake has to shed the skin. My dear, I came here to remind you that we didn't start 2026 yet. According with Chinese astrology, it only starts in mid-February. We are still in the snake year until we go to this horse, let's say the fire horse, very powerful year. We have some less homework to do. If you live in the North Hemisphere, we are in the pre-winter phase, it's hibernation and still introspection, and nature is not caring about these blooming things. It's only going to start in the spring. So if you want to work with the natural cycles of nature, we better adapt and just be a rebel against these mainstream society terms, the Romans and the calendar is putting on top of us. So the idea that I want to bring here today is a ritual that you can do in your home. I have done myself because, to be honest, this end of the year was very triggering for me. I could see that I was repeating some patterns I didn't like. People from the past, they came back to surface, in this spiral of life, things I felt that I had already closed and I had already resolved, and just they came to trigger me to bring this last little challenge, but also in a more grounded way, in a very beautiful way. I'm very grateful that these little workshops came to my life, because then I could see, my snake has to shed the skin, and the snake does that not because she decides to, it's not matters of like I am deciding to change my skin, just because it doesn't fit there anymore. I am a different person now. I have been growing, and I cannot fit in the same version of me. I don't fit with those people. I don't fit in that circumstance. And we need to claim for that, darling. We're gonna claim for this together, to then we be able to ride the horse first, to be the horse and be unstoppable and unforgettable and powerful, and whatever word you want to use, affirmation, so let's go for the ritual. Let's do a funeral for the snake. How does it sound? Let's do a ritual where I invite you to write a letter to yourself, to this 2025 version of you, or to your wounded self, to that self that's still carrying some weight, carrying some heavy stuff that is not necessary for us to carry in 2026, these old narratives, these limiting beliefs, we know that we can be better, but not like psycho a self-improvement person. We'd be better towards love, we'd be better towards compassion to ourselves, many times even from an act of kindness we think that we want to be so good to others, we are so bad to ourselves, and sometimes we're repeating stories that our parents told us, or society or friends are telling us, and they are not our narratives, but because we think we're gonna be the good girl and the good boy, we're gonna just repeat what they are doing or what they are saying, and it's not fair with our authentic self. So we need to have this self-reflection of what I'm doing that is really mine, and what I'm doing that actually I'm just repeating someone else's speech, and or what I'm carrying from the past that's not fair to my future self to be carrying, I also can see narratives from my wounded self that I think I was loyal to this version of me, I was loyal to the one that was the outcast, the one that was the weird self, and then part of me could not be in the spotlight, you know. Part of me was feeling, even with this YouTube channel, you know, like I have been receiving so much love from you guys, and part of me was like, is it real? Like how they can love me, because I'm not used to receive love. So, and then my old wounded self was like, is it really possible? Like, and how my higher self can even question that. Of course, I am destined to be loved. Everybody is destined to be loved and to be recognized and to be cared for, you know. So what is the part of you that is saying that you're not worth to receive this love, this admiration, you know, these words of validation, or these little kindness, like acts of service, or like little gifts that people can want to give you, you know. Like I was so hard to myself for like not being able to receive love, you know, like, but at the same time just want to be a giver, you know. And like I think why we are doing this is a really like fake modesty, you know, that I don't know, some societal, like a religion thing put in our mind, you know, like we need to give the charity, we just give and keep, but we don't give to ourselves. But like the ultimate teaching of Jesus, when he say in the Bible, like love the others, I love itself, you know. If you need to have yourself love. I was in India studying Buddhism for 1 month in the nunnery and in retreats, you know, like, and this is also the first teaching of Buddha, you know, that Buddha, he had to love himself, he had to know himself to be able to give to others. He need to be in isolation, you know, in self-study, in self-observation, and heal himself to be able to go there and heal others. So coming back to the letter, you know, you need to write a letter to this voice in your head, to this past version, to this wounded self, to the wounded inner child, you know. And like I just acknowledge this heaviness that you cannot carry to this new chapter, you know, of 2026, of like this horse year. So, and you write this and you feel the grief. It's not about you write and then say like, ciao, bye, motherfucker. It's like, I see you later, you know, like, it's more about like, yeah, I see you, I honor you, and but like we cannot coexist in the same vessel, you know. I really need to say goodbye to you with so much love, and you know, I want to be loyal to my higher self, to my future self. Is what we are here for. We are here to evolve. We are here to grow. We are here to grow with responsibility, with maturity, and with responsibility to ourselves, you know, for the highest good of all, to then be able to support our collective through our authenticity, to our power of speech in our aura that goes to a place and exchange and change the whole vibration of a scenario, you know, like be light and awaken more people, be light and be this full of light to more people, you know. Stop being in the shadows, stop being in the limiting beliefs. So honor this little one that need this love, and write this letter and say farewell, you know. And once you complete the letter, you write it, you read it loud, and then put the paper like in your chest, and then you just acknowledge. And you can even try to bring visualization, you know, like try to picture you in these heavy moments of your life, like try to bring these images of you crying, or like tough moments, and but you just say goodbye, you know, like kind of imagine in your mental movie like you erasing, you deleting all these memories, you know, but we love and compassion, you know, just like bypassing those, you know. And then once you're ready, let's work with the elements, you know. We can work, and then I don't know if you want to use your astrology or like just intuitive, which element you like to work best. But like you can work with fire, burn the letter. You can work with water, throw this in the ocean, you know, like rips the paper and throw in the lake, throw in the ocean, a small piece of paper, okay. Or of even the ashes after you burn, if you feel like you can work with earth, bury it, you know, do the funeral. It's really important. And then after you do that, you can do a little prayer and do another goodbye. And I recommend you having a shower. If you are in a warm weather, you can have a bath in the ocean. If you go do this in the ocean and then you have a bath in the ocean, in the river, it's really powerful to work with nature like that. But if you don't have an option, go just to have a shower. And while you open the water, and it has this visualization of a golden light like coming with the water, and then you just kind of clean yourself energetically and imagine the light with that water, and then you say that last goodbye, like you're cleaning your vessel for all that stagnant energy. And then I also recommend like for you to change your bed sheets, you know, in your room, in your bedroom. Just after you do the ritual, change the bed sheets, like put clean ones, new ones, because the energy of the bed, the place where you're sleeping every night, you're carrying all these thoughts and limiting beliefs. After you do the ritual, you want to be 100% clean. You put a clean pajama. If you have a white pajama, in the spirituality, like spiritualist religions in Brazil, I also believe a lot in the power of the white, of receiving more energy. Sleep with a cup of water beside you, you know, and then bring these positive affirmations to your mind. You can sleep listening to a guided meditation. You can sleep listening to brain wave, you know, frequency with the chakras, any chakra that you feel like you want to work. Let's say like work with your heart chakras is really important, because the central chakra where can balance the other chakras and expand the higher chakras, you know. And yeah, avoid the screams, the phone, and avoid seeing whatever like other things on internet. Just have this moment to yourself, you know. And yeah, also if you can also clean your house, like do a whole like cluttering the clutter. I forgot the presso verb in English as a Brazilian, where to say, but yeah, like try to like tidy your home, tidy your room, and then put clean pajamas and clean bed sheets. You know, it's really important in magic that everything is kind of nice and clean to the energy to flow, you know. And yeah, voila. Keep with your prayers, keep with your mantras, keep your positive mindset, because yeah, this is not the time to be in go mood, you know, especially for those who are in the North Hemisphere. And be kind with yourself, be compassionate with yourself. We are also entering a new moon soon. Let's honor this energy of this new moon, you know. Let's work with the moon for that. And yeah, I welcome this new self to come, but not in a rush. Remember, you don't need to be fixed. You have nothing wrong with you, my darling. We are here in a human evolution, and we just go step by step, day by day, with kindness, with love, you know, Be the mother of yourself, be the father of yourself, but not the judgmental one, not the picky one. Be the very loving one, you know. Treat yourself how you treat your loved ones. And seems very like ooh thing to say, but like we often treat others better than we treat ourselves. So I just want to highlight the self-love importance, especially now in this moment of changes, because I would be a psycho self-improvement person, and I think I was doing so many rituals and meditations in a fear-based. I want to improve, to impress. I want to improve and not impress others, don't take me wrong. I want to impress God. I want to impress my angels, and I just so really want to be better. But then I realized also with the medicine of mushroom, once doing the ritual on my own in nature, in a very responsible way, you know. I was making prayers and asking for guidance, and I was so hard with myself. What I want the most is to be perfect, and then but I still also maybe having like some standards from the ego, what I thought that a perfect person would be. And then the medicine said like, my dear one, you're already perfect as you are, you know. You're perfect as you are, because everyone is unique. Everyone came to earth with a purpose, with a mission, and just as you are enough, you know. Like, don't compare yourself with anybody, you know. It's not fair to you, it's not fair with the people that you have as subject, object of your comparison, you know. I said about this in another video. I just want to highlight here as well, because I can see also on my gym like this first week of January is so full, because I think is everybody in the collective feeling this rush of like, I want to fix everything, I want to go fixing everything's a new We're like, let's have a deep breath. Let's have a deep breath. And yeah, we want to dream, we do deserve the dream life, but we don't need to rush it, you know. As long that we see ourselves with love, with compassion, and just with kindness, like knowing our times, you know, like step by step, naturally all your dreams are come to your way. Our dear one, believe on this, believe in our dreams, and believe on you. But every day we need to work on this self-love and compassion, you know. This my key words since 2020, but still I'm not a pro on that, because I'm a giver. Like sometimes, yeah, I end up prioritizing other people sometimes, and like I want to prioritize myself to be able to to also be my most self-regulated person to then bring more madness to this world, and to bring light and keep in the service. So I hope you understand what I mean, and I hope you have a beautiful 2026. And yeah, just don't rush, baby. Let's shed the skin of the snake. We are still in the snake times. And then once we do the funeral and do all this renew with grace, then we gonna step to this horse where everything's gonna escalate very fast and very beautiful. But yeah, we need to clean the fridge to bring more groceries, you know. We might know this for this time. And yeah, It's everything for now. Keep spreading love, keep spreading smiles, and I see you in the next one, my love.